Hey boaters, it's Jim from Raymarine. We're back in Bristol, Rhode Island today, and we have a real treat for you. If you've been watching our videos, a few months ago, we came to you from NorthCoast Boats in Bristol, where they were building the new 415HT. Well, the boat is done, it's in the water, and it is absolutely beautiful. It's got a stunning Raymarine Helm, and we're going to take a look all around this brand new boat. So join me, we'll take a look. So now we're inside at the helm of the 415HT, and if you saw the video from a few months ago, you may remember the helm then was just some raw fiberglass with some big holes in it, waiting for the electronics to be installed. So look at the transformation behind me here. We have a pair of Axiom XL2 multifunction displays. We've got some digital switching on this one. We've got Lighthouse charts going on over here. And of course, we can access all sorts of other features from these as well. Just below them, we have some RCR card readers. This is where we can plug in our charts. We can plug in micro SD cards for accessing information, saving video and photos and things like that on the system. Just below it, we have some additional keypads. This is an RMK6. This is actually part of the YachtSense Digital Switching system. This gives you instant access to commonly used features like lights and pumps and things like that. We've got a FLIR joystick controller, an RMK10 keypad, so this gives you tactile control of these multifunction displays when you need it. You've got a rotary knob and some buttons here. And then down below for communications, we have a Ray91 VHF radio. Here's its speaker, here's its handset. So you can see that this boat has got some really nice equipment here at the helm. And this boat's got some great equipment up on top as well. It's got our Cyclone open array radar system, as well as a FLIR M364C thermal marine camera system. It's got thermal imaging plus a beautiful daylight camera as well. Let's take a closer look at some of the integration capabilities of this Axiom 2 XL system on this NorthCoast 415HT. So looking at the Axiom XL2 display here, we have a lot of system integration on here. So we have all of your basic apps like you'd expect: chart, radar, fish finder, camera access for our FLIR and our other cameras around the boat. But if I switch over to this side pane over here, we've also got capabilities like Lumishore underwater lighting. So all of the underwater lighting on this boat can be controlled right here through the Axiom XL2 interface. Popping back out onto the home screen, this boat also has a Seakeeper gyro system on it. And the Seakeeper gyro app talks through the Raynet network to this Axiom 2 XL. So again, we can fully control and monitor the Seakeeper and all of its operations right here on Axiom. We've also got Yamaha engines on here, so we have a full tied-in integration with the Yamaha engines. So we've got 4 outboards. You can see I have the ability to monitor everything that's going on with the engine system. Over here on the other display, we have Yacht Sense Digital Switching. Let's take a closer look at some of the really cool things our guys have custom designed for this NorthCoast 415HT. So this is the Yacht Sense Digital Switching system on the NorthCoast 415HT. So in our original video, we looked at some of the modules that were hidden around the boat, and the YachtSense modules enable us to control different electrical and electronic systems on board the boat. It has this beautiful graphical user interface that was custom designed for this boat, and you can see we have a wide array of things that we can do right here from the Axiom display. So this is the digital switching home screen here, and we have some quick access to onboard, running, or offboard modes. But we also have other subsystems that are available just with an easy touch of your finger. So for example, with a touch of the lighting controls, I can turn on or off almost all the lights on board this boat. So whether it's courtesy lights, docking lights, navigation lights, just a simple touch, and I get indicators here to tell exactly what's going on board the boat. So a really cool setup there for controlling lighting. We also have the ability to look at tank levels. So we have fuel tanks and we have our freshwater tanks all tied into digital switching. Easy to see at a glance how much fuel and how much water you have on board. We also have an array of batteries on board the boat. It's always important on a modern boat to have good electrical power. It's good for the captain to know what the status of the batteries are at all times. It couldn't be any easier than a layout like this. With a simple touch, here's all of the batteries all laid out. We can see their charge status. A big boat like this also has a lot of different pumps on board. Some of those are things like bilge pumps. We also have live well pumps. We've got fish boxes that can accept water. So we can see the status and control all of those pumps right here from the Yacht Sense Digital Switching system. Lastly, we also have some traditional circuit breakers, but these are digital, so it's even better. We have DC outlets, stereo, we have controls for the MFDs themselves and some of the other Raymarine electronics, so if you need to reset something, turn a system off, turn it back on, all controlled digitally right here through the Yacht Sense system. One more component that's behind the scenes in this system, but is very cool, we have a YachtSense Link Marine 4G router on board this boat. So what YachtSense Link does is brings internet access to the boat. So when you're at the dock, it can connect to Marina Wi-Fi. When you're underway, it can connect to your favorite mobile carrier's 4G wireless network. It is a unifying system, so what actually happens is your Axiom and any other devices on board the boat that need internet access can be connected to YachtSense Link, and it figures out the best way to get internet connectivity to the boat, whether through the Wi-Fi or through the 4G. So we've got that running in the background, and there is actually a screen here on Axiom where we can see it. We go to the home screen, touch YachtSense Link, and here's the status page for our marine router. So another really cool system built onto this NorthCoast 415HT. So that's our update on the NorthCoast 415HT. If you want to learn more about this beautiful boat, of course, hop on over to their website, northcoastboats.com. They've got all the specs and photos and details you could ever want to see over there. And of course, if you want to learn more about the Axiom system we've got on board here, or YachtSense Digital Switching, or any of the other components, Raymarine.com is the place for all of that information. We're going to get this boat underway and see what it can do, so I'll see you later. Thanks for watching.